I just crossed over the border from Montenegro into Serbia, and this is the view I get. Amazing. Welcome to Belgrade, capital of Serbia. And that's what you call creative parking. Not enough room for a spot, just shove your way in. That's a really nice building. In a city of brutalist buildings, that's a good one. That's another nice building. And those look like pretzels. I determined that I love walking around European cities and I hate driving around European cities. So I parked my car by the hotel and I'm leaving it there for 3 days and just walking the whole time. This is great walking around. This is a monument of gratitude to France. It's in gratitude of their help during World War I. This is Belgrade Fortress, which I'll have to check out tomorrow because it's closing soon. It's almost 4 o'clock. This is a gate leading to the fortress called Karađorđe's Gate, who was the leader of the first Serbian uprising against the Ottomans. There's a big defensive ditch around the fortress, which now has a playground and pickleball courts. Dinosaurs. There's the entrance to the fortress. And that is the Serbian flag. There's a military museum here on the fortress grounds as well. That's part of it. The sun is setting here in Belgrade, and it's not even 4 o'clock. This fortress used to enclose 2 towns, upper town and a lower town, but those have since been destroyed, and now it's a park surrounded by walls. It's really pretty awesome. That's the Sava River, and over there's the Danube, and as it continues, that's the Danube. Beautiful sunset. That's why I don't like to drive in European cities. That is the Prince Mihailo Monument, and that is a national museum behind it, which is a beautiful building. And this is Republic Square, which I believe is the main square here in Belgrade. And that is the National Theater of Belgrade. There's a better shot of the National Museum. And that apparently is just a cool building with a lot of stuff in it. Restaurants, things like that. Okay, definitely gotta check this place out. Got the American Pale Ale, pretty good. I like it. Also, I like that. There's another Pale Ale, Svetlonia, or something like that. It's good. Good morning. Taking a 3-hour bike tour today of Belgrade. Get to see some more of this amazing city. This is the fortress from the lower town. This is the oldest part right here. And some of these walls are from Roman times. But most of this was built in the 1700s.
And in northern part of Serbia, next to Hungary, next to... Sorry if you're recording that.
Oh no, that's okay. I can...
Small church. And
so that's from Roman times. Like,
sorry?
That's from
yeah,
like...
exactly. So
wow.
this part here, including,
Church.
For example, it was a prison. And people who defended Belgrade actually were tortured.
There's the confluence of the 2 rivers.
You can give, yeah.
St. Rose Church. This is Serbian Orthodox?
Yes, Serbian Orthodox Church. The church was attacked together with Belgrade, and that's how actually Belgrade was occupied in the World War I.
Oh wow. Yeah, chandeliers made out of bullets and swords and shells. Yeah. Basilica. This is also inside the fortress. These are not paintings, they're mosaics. It's really amazing. This is the Bohemian Quarter. Where this chimney is was an old brewery, and they turned it into these residential places. Plus there's restaurants and things down here. Beautiful street. And this tower here is identical to the one in Sarajevo. The people of Sarajevo gave it to people of Belgrade as a symbol of friendship. Just a couple years before the war in the 90s. Kind of ironic. Parliament building. That's the post office. This is a camp to prevent people from going near the Parliament building because they don't want any protesters around. It's a brutalist trade union building. This is a small Russian Orthodox church. This is St. Mark's Serbian Orthodox Church, but it's unused. It's empty inside because it was built in 1941, and then the war started right after it was built. The outside was built, so there's nothing inside. It was never finished. This was the media building that was bombed in 1999 by NATO in response to the Kosovo war. This is just a massive Serbian Orthodox cathedral.
Here, exactly in this location. Wow. And then after many...
This is insanely huge. Wow. St. Saba. It's the largest Serbian Orthodox temple in the world. Hopefully seeing these people gives you perspective to just how massive this place is. The bike tour was great. Saw so much of the city. Belgrade's not really a bike-friendly city, so it's like an obstacle course. Going around people on the sidewalks, going around cars on the road. It was a lot of fun, and we saw a lot of interesting places. The guide was really knowledgeable, knew a lot about the politics and the history of Belgrade. It was really good. I am at Gunner's Pub. I got a red ale. That's what I got. Really good. My bike tour guide recommended this place. It's really nice, but they didn't seem to be too happy about me being a solo guy. I got here, she's like, oh, one person? You can have this table right here for 1 hour. Okay. Traditional Serbian bread. And a Staro Pramen, which is Czech beer. Very good. This place is called Dur Jelena, or Two Deer. This is like a pork schnitzel rolled up with ham and cheese and vegetables. This is what my tour guide recommended, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Food was really good, rich and delicious. Service was good too. Attitude of the hostess, not so good. The place was still 90% empty when I left, so she didn't need to give me attitude. But really great place. Enjoyed the food. By the way, this is the Bohemian Quarter where I ate. Very beautiful area. Kind of pricey. The dinner was around $26 with tip. It wasn't too terrible. This is the Civil Aviation Directorate of Serbia. I just like the building. It's a very nice building. This is like a trendy area behind the brewery in Bohemian Quarter that has all these bars and clubs and stuff. My bike tour guide took me here before, but I wasn't able to get any video. It was sketchy. Hoping it's safe. He said it was safe. Maybe I should eat in there. Good morning. Today I'm taking a day trip to Novi Sad, which is the second largest city in Serbia. Supposed to see some other interesting things along the way. So it should be a good day. Annunciation is inside the monastery walls, built in the 16th century. This is a theological school. This is the town we're in right here.
Kultur, Sveti Stefan.
Excited to see how
St. Nicholas Church. And an annoying dog. That's beautiful.
so in Western culture he's presented as a also coffin in the crown with the remains of
Chandeliers in the shape of a crown.
a beautifully displayed.
That's the oldest high school in Serbia, over 200 years old.
All Greek or
It's apparently a famous fountain, Four Lions fountain. There's one lion on each side.
The red one
Wine taste.
is older and it's
This is Petrovaradin Fortress, and this is the view of Novi Sad. Beautiful. This was one of the bridges that was bombed in the NATO bombing in 1999. The other bridges are all new. They were reconstructed. That one wasn't.
we'll walk around. I will show you some other parts.
The hands of this clock are reversed. It's actually 1:15, not 9:05. This fortress was built by the Austrians, so there's a Catholic cathedral in the middle of the city. We are in Novi Sad. This guy was a former mayor of Novi Sad who fought against the Austrian Empire. This is Town Hall. And that's the Catholic Cathedral. This is inside the cathedral. Town Hall. This is the main pedestrian street in Novi Sad. St. George's Cathedral. This is the oldest library in Serbia, 1826. Good morning. That tour yesterday was awesome. Got to see a lot of things I probably wouldn't have seen otherwise. Novi Sad was a really amazing city. A lot of different architecture styles there, really pretty cool. And love that fortress also. Really enjoyed Belgrade. I want to go back and see more of it. Probably do that again next year, maybe. Now I've taken a 2.5-hour drive down to Niš, which is another large city in Serbia. I'm on my way to Sofia, Bulgaria, but I thought I'd stop here and check it out. There's a big fortress here as well. So let's go. This is the Nishava River. Here's one of the gates of the fortress. And the walls. I'm gonna go get something to eat first and then come back and check it out. I like that statue. Really detailed. This looks like the main square of Niš. Fortress is back there. Nice pedestrian street here. A lot of brutalist buildings. But there's some nice buildings too. Nick Jonas. I didn't know the Jonas Brothers were popular here in Serbia. This is where I just came in. We saw the other side a minute ago. This is Stamboul Gate. This is called Hammam. It was built in 1498. This is called Belgrade Gate. It was built in 1723, as was Stamboul Gate, which is over there behind that sign. This part right here is called Thermae. Thermae. This was built in the 4th century, so I'm guessing by the Romans, and I guess they just preserved it and built the fort around it. Uh-oh, wedding photos. Standing on top of Belgrade Gate right now. Now I'm standing on top of Stamboul Gate. That's the river down there, and there's the more modern part of the city, the big H&M. This is still on top of Stamboul Gate. Guess people like to put graffiti up there. And drink. And this is looking into the fortress from the top of Stamboul Gate. Here's some more of Old Town Niš from the fortress. And just like in Belgrade, they turned this fortress into a park. It's really very nice. This is remnants of a street that they have named Byzantine Street, built in the 5th or 6th century. Very old. And this is the Beli Bey Mosque from 1521. And this is where I am. Niš. And this is the remains of a vaulted building from the Roman or Byzantine times. So 4th to 6th centuries. That's pretty amazing. These are the remains of a lapidarium. So there used to be a building here. And now these graves are here. All of this stuff apparently used to be inside the lapidarium. I'm on the other side of the fortress now, so this is the walls and the ditch around it. I don't think it was a moat, just a ditch. This is a powder magazine where they stored gunpowder. It was built in 1723. There are 5 of them left. There's one here, there's another one down there. I don't know where the rest of them are. I guess there used to be a whole bunch of them. And these were actually built by the Turks when the Ottoman Empire ruled this area. Standing outside the Belgrade Gate. Really impressive, actually. And these metal doors on it are just huge. I'll get a better look. These huge metal doors on the Belgrade Gate. I don't know if these are original or if they're replicas, but they look pretty old. Way to spend a couple of hours. Very interesting fortress, like the town. There's another cool thing that's supposed to be here called Skull Tower, but it's closed on Mondays. So I guess I'm gonna miss out on that one because today is Monday. But now I'm off to Sofia, Bulgaria. So I will put that in the next video. Thank you for watching.